everyone! Welcome back to my Let's Play of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. When we last left off, we were sort of, what feels like we're making progress in the case is actually really unnerving. Just because it feels like too easy, you know what I mean? All these things in the omnibus that we didn't see a while ago, you know, the seat compartment being empty, the blood on the floor, the blood on the skylight. It's all a little too good to be true, and I think Van Zieks is pointing that out right now. That's where we left off, saying that those things never existed before, and now they're being cited as conclusive evidence to prove McGilded is innocent. And they all appeared after that whole smoke bomb situation, so I'm starting to think, I've said it a couple times, but someone's protecting someone or trying to hide their guilt, and it's only a matter of time before we find out the truth, I think. So yeah, we're gonna maybe do that today. I don't know how much longer this case will go on. I'm okay if it does. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. I hope you're having fun with the series so far. Thanks for all your support, and let's freaking jump back in, yo. What are you talking about? It's there for all to see, and it's clearly blood.
Objection!
Yeah. I personally attended Scotland Yard's investigation of the omnibus. The officers involved went over the carriage with a fine-tooth comb. Yeah, so I can state with absolute surety. Is surety a word? No such smear of blood existed in the carriage. At least, not until this trial began. But are you suggesting, Lord Van Zieks, that the stain of blood was fabricated, my lord? Yes, and while this court has been in session. What? I mean, we already kind of knew that was happening, right? Heh. What a palaver. I must say I didn't expect such good reasoning from a prosecutor you standing, Lord Van Zieks. He's like, why don't you try me, punk? But I'm Magnus McGilded, a fellow known all over the capital for his fine contributions to public life. I don't take kindly to slander, and I'll fight it to the bitter end. Even if it's rolling out the tongue of the Reaper of the Bailey. Mr. McGilded, I've realized that this is your first appearance in court as the accused. However, I am well aware of your involvement behind the scenes in a great many affairs of dubious nature. Damn. You're very adept when it comes to avoiding getting your own hands dirty. And each time it happens that the case you're involved in is investigated, you adapt the facts. Adapt the facts? What does that even mean? He messes up the crime scene when you wield a fortune the size of Mr. McGilded's. However ill-gotten it may be, nothing is impossible. Tampering with evidence, manipulating the scene of a crime, bribing witnesses. I toast your ability to concoct the most convenient of stories, sir. Tut-tut, Lord Van Zieks, this will not do, to be sure. Will it now, counsel? Huh? Oh, no! I think it's fair to say, this does all sound like a rather far-fetched excuse by a desperate man. The blood on the skylight didn't exist, you say? You look so upset. But if you will all cast your minds back, is it not true that the omnibus there has been in the courtroom the entire time? How could anyone possibly have put a smear of blood in it without the world and his wife seeing? Yeah, what about the smoke thing, bro? Isn't that right now, counsel? No, come on, let me say no. It's true. The omnibus has been in full view the entire time that the court has been in session. My learned friend. Ah? Here's to hearing your opinion on this matter, in your own words. Ah, yes, the truth beckons me, as you wish. Could someone have tampered with the omnibus during this trial? If you're asking me, I think it could have been possible. Ooh, the music's going. As a defense lawyer, it's my job to advocate for the defendant as best as I can. Unless he's a guilty hoe. But still, I feel as though there's something even more important at stake here. There is no evidence to suggest that the defendant did as my learned friend suggests. However, in terms of having the opportunity to carry out the alleged tampering, there is one possibility. Oh!
Good gracious! Explain yourself, Counsel!
I mean, we all saw the smoke thing happen, right? I mean, are we forgetting that? Yes, there is. It seems my learned Nipponi's friend has no intention of running from this deceit. I mean, I ain't a punk bitch.
Deceit?
I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly the recess that we were forced to take as a result of the smoke grenade fired by the witness currently in the stand, Miss Gina Lestrade. He probably paid her off, you know? Bang! Smoke on the wall. No, I'm kidding. What is going on? Be careful, Mr. Ali. Cover your face. Bailiff. Ba-ba-tid-ba-da. Secure the omnibus. Yeah, I guess we didn't do that. Rip. Someone needs to be fired. The courtroom was filled with smoke, and everyone was thrown into confusion. All of us were made to leave this chamber. In that brief interval, under the veil of smoke and in all the chaos, it could have been possible to steal inside the omnibus and mess with the crime scene. Me pointing. That's so funny. Susanna was like, holy shit. Are you wise? Oh god, he's mad. What are you trying to pull, you rotten feckless gouger? Feckless gouger? You're supposed to be defending me. 'Tis a wicked plot. 'Tis a plot to undermine me, so it is.
Objection!
Bro, I'm just trying to find the truth. Whatever you think this is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same. Yeah, true. After this courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus.
Inconsistencies? Such as?
Are you not watching the trial, man? To start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. Yeah, it was full of trash. When the police investigated the omnibus, this compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight. As I have said, that was not present at the start of the trial this morning. True that.
Huh. Fortunately, Lord Van Zeeks, no one is able to corroborate your claims.
That's true. When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut. Yeah, except I looked inside, man.
Accordingly, I'm afraid to say we cannot establish with any certainty if this evidence is the result of tampering or not.
Indeed, my lord. No doubt there is not a single person who saw fit to verify such things. What do you think? Sorry? About the omnibus. Is there anything else unusual about the omnibus? Yeah, I mean the blood on the floor? Yeah? My lord...
Yes, Counsel?
There is one further inconsistency. A mark that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial.
What?
What in the devil's name are you gonna say now? If you dare to betray me, you little maggot, you'd better start watching your back.
Objection!
Calm down. Silent me, Gilded. The court awaits a defense clarification. This trial keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. What am I supposed to believe here?
I shall have to ask you to elaborate, Counsel.
Yeah, I know. Just steal my dude's fate.
Where exactly is this alleged mark that you claim appeared at some point during the trial?
I mean, it's gotta be the blood on the floor, right? Look how bright that is. I mean, yeah, clearly. It matches that color, so it's gotta be jank. This one. Got it! If we consider that the victim fell through the skylight onto the floor of the cabin, you would certainly expect to find signs of blood where he landed. But as far as I recall, This bloodstain on the cabin floor was not there when the omnibus was first brought into the courtroom.
Good lord!
Wouldn't we all have remembered that? I mean, we looked at it, right?
Yes, I do believe you're correct, counsel.
You're welcome. Well said. Although, as advocate for the defense, one might say that was a very careless slip of their tongue. Bro, I'm just trying to find the truth. I believe that bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. But if the question is whether that evidence is genuine, or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone, I feel compelled to admit that there's at least a possibility that the evidence is fake. Cause I'm a stand-up bro, dude. Awkward silence. Ah! Jesus Christ. This trial is over. Mr. McGilded? I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but 'tis all over now. But you're the defendant. 'Tis over, I tell ye. Ah, Jesus. Memory, recollection, what people think they saw, 'tis all a nonsense. Facts are what counts, and the fact is that bloodstain is there, now. Ah, well? And over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out as it has been, that good-for-nothing Reaper, the Bailey, has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. Damn. I'm scandalized, so I am. I thought better of Lord Van Zeeks. Well, my lord?
I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence.
That's true.
At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence. And in the absence of any credible method by which to prove its alleged previous non-existence, I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue.
Your lordship can't be serious.
Lord Van Zeeks, what is your position?
What about the, report from the crime lab this morning? Are we not gonna, hold that to any water? You know what I mean? The prosecution, my lord, has no further witnesses or evidence to present.
Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my education. As a formality, I am of course obliged to confirm with the defense first.
What formality? As things stand at the moment, it would seem that Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty.
Yes.
Which would mean we've won. Is that really the right outcome here? Is it really alright for the trial to come to an end now, with all these unexplained inconsistencies?
Counsel for the defense, your closing statement, please.
Hi, yes, I think my client is guilty. That's it. Yes, my lord. The defense believes the defendant could be... I mean, really, he has to be at this point. He's not earning my favor by flipping his shit and, punching the table. I am here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense of my client, Mr. McGilded. However, at this moment in time, I cannot in all good conscience attest fully to the defendant's innocence.
What are you saying, man?
Oh. Without any question, there is no conclusive evidence to prove that the defendant is guilty. However, there is also no conclusive evidence to prove that he is innocent.
Good gracious me! Order! Order! This is unprecedented behavior, counsel. A defense lawyer calling the accused innocent in the question. Are you of sound mind?
Wah! What is this, Waluigi? Oh, it was a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, so it was a grand decision. What? I must say, I didn't expect quite an exciting spectacle at the end there, but still. Here, have this for your troubles. Ah! Just throw a coin at me? Your job here is done, fella. And some fine work you've done, so you have. What do you mean? He's like, I fire you, bitch. Tis just as the right honorable gentleman so succinctly put it afore. The trial can't go on anymore. And your closing statement there was, how did he put it now? Nothing more than a formality. Scooch your boot. Oh my god, I hate him now.
I really don't know what to make of all this. Was the evidence we've seen genuine, or was it fake?
His lordship would be fuming. Any unsightly rubbish should be disposed of promptly, as I said. The sticker Rich Riley's guilty of something. You mark my words. I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us the lovely park. Yeah,
Now that proceedings have unfolded in this way, I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea.
Yikes. What is this garbage? I thank you kindly, my lord. Yeah.
I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court.
Objection!
No! But we still haven't determined if the blood stain on the omnibus is genuine or not. We don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or a pack of lies. We have no idea about the truth. Come on, Santa Claus.
Lord Van Zeeks,
My lord.
the case made by the prosecution was flawed, plain and simple.
Thanks.
Like, what? If indeed the omnibus presented as evidence was tampered with, the prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place.
Wait, why is it his fault? My sincerest apologies, my lord.
Objection!
But, wait! When we were evacuated from the courtroom, Lord Van Zeeks ordered the evidence to be secured.
I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this matter.
That's so unfair. Yo, Vampire Bro did his best.
The culpability of the defendant has not, at the present time, been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment.
What? Well, Lord Van Zeeks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. God, I hate you, man.
Do you mean to tell me this has all been a grand waste of time?
'Tis the law of the land, my good man. If you'd like to pursue this matter further, you can always go ahead and try to change the law. Man, he's so mad. Magnus McGilded. Good grief! You have more to say to me, have you? Just one thing. A warning. This is far from over. Well, something to be looking forward to then. Sack of trash.
I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Magnus McGilded.
Ooh, not guilty. Go give that bitch confetti! He doesn't deserve the not guilty No! No! He doesn't get fireworks either! Knock it off! Hey, no! I object! I can't believe it. This is an outrage. They should have examined the evidence more. What are you talking about? The man's been cleared. He's innocent. Yo. With the courtroom in pandemonium for the second time that day, the judge delivered his verdict. And my first ever trial in Great Britain came to an abrupt end, with the defendant being found not guilty. Ostensibly, a victory for us. Yeah, I ain't feeling too victorious right now. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. 18th February, 5:14 p.m., the Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber. That certainly was a long trial. Ah, yes it was. Your first ever trial in foreign soil, and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance. My heartfelt congratulations. And to you, Miss Suzater. Thank you for your assistance. I suppose we should be happy. The trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened. Well, we didn't have enough time. But isn't it wrong? I mean, who is actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death? We don't even know that. The sole aim of the defense is to obtain a verdict that exonerates the defendant. You carried out your duty to perfection. Aye, that you did. Don't even talk to me right now, bitch. Mr. McGill did. Ah, and that girl is with him too. Well, it seems the stories are true. Oh? What stories? About the 6 enormous fireworks they do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty. I'm sure yous must have seen them now. Spectacular, wouldn't you say? Yes, definitely. I'd heard it was a sight to behold, and to be sure it was. And I've you to thank, I suppose, for having an opportunity to see it. Wah! Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I really did anything. What on earth are you saying, fella? How did I walk out of there a free man, then? I don't think it was so much thanks to me as down to your planning. Yeah, bro, I see right through you. You're a straight-talking fella, aren't you? I must say, you had me astray in the head there once or twice. But you're young and headstrong. Just water under the bridge. Congratulations, Mr. McGilded, on having your name cleared. But nothing's resolved. Get out of my face. There's only one thing that matters to me. Oh? Aye. They've all seen that I didn't do that odious and abstinent deed. 'Tis grand, is it not? I suppose it is. Now the fine fellows at Scotland Yard can take matters in hand and sort out any wee details. They'll all see it for what it is. They'll get to the truth. I've absolute faith in them, so I have. After all, I do be providing a good number of their wages with all the taxes I pay. It's not that funny. So then, as we agreed aforehand, 1,000 guineas for your troubles, fella. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly accept that much. Be whist. You're a humble, oh shit, whoops. You're a humble people in the East, I think he said something like that. Well, if you insist. But have this, still and all, you deserve a reward. Mr. Magnus McGilded. What?
Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom.
Into the courtroom? What's this, officer? 'Tis sooner than I was led to believe.
I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule.
Well, I must be making tracks now. 'Tis time for the inspection. Sorry? What inspection? They're gonna examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. They're going to examine it again? Now? Naturally, I'm under no obligation to take part in any more of this matter now. But as an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing my best to help where I can. 'Tis a gentleman's duty, so it is. So then, fare thee well. 'Twas an absolute pleasure meeting yous. I hope you have a whale of a time while you're studying here in Great Britain. Wait, they're just gonna let him go look at the crime scene? And there he goes. A free man. Oh! Forgot she was here too. She gonna shoot me? Don't move! Whereas I want to say, get a move on. She really does take forever to load that thing. Miss Lestrade, would you mind putting that thing down? Girl, I ain't gonna hurt you. You're a grown-up. Sorry? And I ate all grown-ups. I thought she said I ate. Ah, there you are. Who's that? Oh! Hi! Naughty, naughty, running off like that. Is this some kind of picnic? Who's this little girl now? Yo, she's the one on the cover of the game with Sherlock. And take it out with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Ha! Ha! That was a... Oh, Jesus. Oh, do you want to play? You won't beat me. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine. The inventor? Well, normal smoke grenades are so dull, don't you agree? Whites, whites, and more whites. If you have to be shrouded in smoke, it could at least be a pretty color, I thought to myself. Do we have to be shrouded in smoke, though? At all? I just took my eyes off it for a moment whilst I was changing onto a different omnibus and she pinched it. Luckily, I fitted it with a telegraphic beacon. What's it? What? I have no idea what this girl is talking about. Anyway, you're coming with me now, back to my laboratory. What? What for? To apologize, of course, silly, to my technician. What? You mean, say sorry? You must say sorry when you've done something wrong. Surely an adult has told you that before. An adult? Huh. I don't listen to no adults. Come along then, follow me. Fine, have it your way. Oh good, you see I knew you'd want to do the right thing in the end. I'm fairly sure that what she wants is not to get shot by that massive gun of yours. We'll be leaving now then. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for all the fuss. She was a lively one. Well, do you think perhaps we ought to be on our way now too? Yes, you're right, but where to? Oh! We haven't had time to find a place to stay. No sooner had we arrived in London than we had to rush here. All our traveling cases are still with the bailiff. Huh. I was originally planning to spend today in search of lodgings. But at this late hour in the day, I'm afraid we may be out of luck. We can sleep on that couch there. Don't worry though, I have a plan. If the worst comes to the worst, I've heard of a lovely park where we could spend the night. Please tell me you're not thinking of McGilded Park. I know it may be a little chilly at this time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through. I'm not so sure about that. I think a midwinter London night will freeze a young person solid just as easily as an elderly one. Oh dear, that doesn't sound agreeable. Oh, don't cry! Now I'm starting to regret turning Mr. McGilded down. That 1,000 guineas would have paid for a lovely warm room. Or mansion. What if we go see if we can find Sherlock? He'll give us a room, right? And so... the trial to determine my worthiness for the study tour was over by the end of our first day in London. However, as we were soon to learn, there were more trying times ahead. Just as the Reaper the Bailey had warned, the case was far from over. Good! I need McGilded's head on a spear. Oh shit.
What's going on? Get the fire brigade! Water! Bring water, quick! What the? How did this happen? I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was already engulfed.
No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating. No. Oh, good God. There's someone in there.
Oh, this can't be.
Oh shit! What? Oh, what? What is that? Holy crap! Wait, who's in it? The Realm of the Reaper. What? Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Oh my god. Also, I'm so sorry that girl's voice probably sounded terrible. My voice is like dying right now. Oh, hold on. This one. Yeah. Whoa, wait, who is in it? The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro. That sounds interesting. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Yo, I wonder if someone put McGilded in there and set it on fire. Would I don't think I would be upset. That sounds terrible, but dang. I mean, that trial was interesting to say the least. I'm intrigued to see what happens next. Sorry my voice just started dying a little bit at the end there. The two girls started sounding very similar. I'm excited to see what that pink-haired girl has to do with the story, though, because I think she knows Sherlock or something, because they're on the case together of the game. So it's like Susato, me, that girl, and then Sherlock, or Herlock, sorry, are like the four characters they showcase at the main menu when you like load the game. So I'm guessing they're all important, but I guess we'll see. So I'm going to save and call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. As always, feel free to leave a like, comment, favorite, or subscribe, whatever you guys are feeling. And until the next time, lights off, dark out.